Today we are getting behind the scenes of the Sense in the City exhibition. There's a lot of people that work with data visualization. What can seem on paper like boring pieces of data, facts, statistics, we're turning them into something really exciting visually.
We have a new exhibition on called Sense in the City, which is all about how people interact with the city in new ways with emerging technologies.
Everybody's been inspired by the talks from our guest speakers. They've been to the exhibition and now they've all had their data sets been given, so they're just looking through and making up their ideas.
Pinned it down to inner London, to the house prices.
Well, we're thinking more of an artistic way. And we're interested in people who don't have access to internet in their household.
We found a map that shows the progression of the riots, which is provided by the Guardian Open Data website.
I've always been a big fan of the Barclay cycle hire scheme. The red is anything south of the river, the blue is anything north of the river. How often are these bikes used? How much revenue is actually brought in? What is effectively the life of a bike?
We're trying to take a shade of a colour to make an impact of the higher the density, the deeper the colour, in this case the opacity of the red.
Statistics we looked into were the median house prices in the inner city level.
Different kinds of buildings in the street to actually show it in a more graphical way.
While I'm here, I want to learn something new, and now I know how to process data.